Hi friends, it's Ms. Mackenzie, your K-12 district teacher librarian, and this week's Makerspace activity is going to be making fuzzy sloths because our first grade friends are studying the rainforests and all the creatures that live there. So here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and open our kit. As always, there's a little QR code that should take you to either video recorded instructions or written instructions. And inside of our kit this week, we have a popsicle stick and 4 colorful chenille stems. And we are going to create a sloth hanging from a chenille stem, something akin to this. All right. And as always, we try to use this outside wrapper as a creative part of our Makerspace project. So let's get started here. And so whatever 2 colors, you probably got black, maybe brown, but whatever 2 of the same colors you have, this is for your body. The green piece is going to be our greenery for the rainforest that we're going to use to hang our sloth from. And then take your other piece, it could be any color, and this is going to be the sloth's face. So we're going to get started by folding it in half and just making a loop and twisting. And what we're doing right now is just making this little section that's going to kind of be its little face, its little eyes. So to do that, I just twisted a loop a couple of times. And then once I have my loop twisted, I'm really just going to pop it down in the middle. And now I have kind of sort of eyeballs. Okay, that's all we're going to do for its face. So we can put that one aside. And then next, we're going to start on its body. So this next piece, folded in half, this is going to be body and our bottom legs. And then the second piece will fill in the body and do our top legs. Okay, so we will have to start with another loop because that's how we'll insert or attach our head, our face. Okay, so let's do another loop at the top and twist that once or twice. Okay, loop, twisted. And then we're just going to twist up the rest of the body until we have some legs left. There's no right or wrong. We are messing around with chenille stems. I mean, honestly, you could just crumple your stems into a ball and call it a sloth. But here we go. There, so I have 2 legs, and I can put like a little bend in them to mimic their little sloth claws. Okay, and then I'm going to take my other piece, fold it in half. I don't really have to do a loop at this one. I'm going to start at the bottom by the sloth legs that we just created. And then I'm just going to twist this one back around the body until I have 2 arms left at the top. Again, no right or wrong. I mean, you can see I am literally just twisting away, having fun, creating and exploring. Twisting away, having fun, creating and exploring. Oops. We're giving him a little bit of a longer arm. All right, so actually this looks like a little person, doesn't it? Our next step, we've got a long little sloth arm, 2 long little sloth legs. So then we're going to attach our face by simply poking that through. There are 2 little sloth eyeballs, and then we're just going to wrap the tail around the neck. So I'm wrapping just to get rid of that excess, and then wrapping just to get rid of that excess. Okay, we're going to call this our sloth. So we have a sloth with 2 kind of eyeballs, and there it's hangy sloth legs. So now we've got 2 options here. The easiest option, I gave everyone a popsicle stick, and you can, twist your popsicle stick and pretend that there are some leaves on the end, and we can just hang our sloths from a stick, because we always see sloths hanging. Okay, so we could just do this. Whoops. hang our sloth from a popsicle stick. All right, and if we get this far, awesome. Yay, we have a little hanging sloth hanging from a popsicle stick tree. But we also got this extra sheet of green paper. And I thought that it kind of looked like the forest. And you know me, I always love trying to make this extra sheet part of the project or an extra little additional challenge. So, is there any way we can turn this sheet of paper into a freestanding forest? Let me try something out. I think I have an idea. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. So what I did is I took my sheet of paper that was folded in half. I folded out a flat base. And then I thought, can I get my sloth to hang from this flat base? And so I think I can. I can just simply attach my popsicle stick like so and hang my little sloth from it, or use my leaves on my popsicle stick, that might even be easier, and attach this way. The challenge is free hanging sloth in the forest. And I think I got it. I was worried that after I cut these leaves that maybe the paper wouldn't be sturdy enough to hold my sloth, but it is. It's hard to see from this angle. But let me try to give you a side shot. There's my little slothy hanging from the forest. So yeah, first graders, you're studying the Amazon, the rainforest, all the creatures that live there. Here are some fun sloth facts I just want to share with you that I had to look up, and I think they're fascinating. So the first one I discovered was, and I looked on our Gale databases to find some of these facts. So the first fact is, did you know that without sloths, there would be no avocados? So apparently there were huge land sloths way back in the day, and they were able to digest entire avocado pits, and they helped keep avocados alive. So we would not have avocados without prehistoric sloths. The second thing that I think is really interesting is that we always see sloths hanging around or hanging off of stuff. Did you know that this website is saying sloths are the undisputed pull-up world champions? They can lift their entire body weight with just one arm. So how cool is that? And then the third fun sloth fact I have for you that I want to share, I did not know this. Did you know that we always see sloths being slothy, moving around slowly, hanging from stuff, slowly crawling or walking with their claws? But did you know that sloths can swim? And they can swim through the water 3 times faster than they can move on ground. So they're actually a lot faster than we think. Anyway, hope you had fun, and tune in next week for another fabulous Makerspace activity.